Hello, welcome back to Death Stranding the board game, and if you are watching this the day it goes up on YouTube, tonight I will be streaming Death Stranding 2 on release day, if I'm uploading this on the day that I think I'm uploading it on. So, go watch that, head to my Twitch, link down below on the YouTube video, and watch it, yay! And those of you watching this as I'm streaming on Twitch, yeah, no, sorry, it's gonna be a couple days still. Alright, so we've just been working on our hypothetical Death Stranding board game layout. Another reminder, this series, its continued existence is going to rely on a vote by my Ko-fi supporters, where it is competing with a couple of other art projects to for you all to determine which one I should do more of. So if you want to see this the continued development of this after the release of Death Stranding 2, after the end of this week, then go vote for this on the Ko-fi, and it will become a once-a-week series that I upload regularly. So our goal right now is to more or less reach across the river and start to connect to the farmland region. I'm faced with the debate of how far south do I want to reach across this space, you know. Because this area here is going to be the only crossing point. Using this thing to cross. Let's snag this. Man, I do a lot of, D&D, well, I say D&D, tabletop role-playing games. We utilize my own system I developed. I do a lot of it with my brother, and he's been developing a Pokemon campaign for me, and I am excited for that. It seems like it's going to be very fun. He's putting lots and lots of effort into it. Hang on, let me just boop. Put one here, tilt it up a little, and another one like this. Yeah, and give this thing 2 connection points. And then connect those two to each other with a red line. The good old triangular bridge needing zone. Let me sip my drink. Put this over here. Put this over here. This over here. Now, what is good is... Oh, you know, the way I've defined the rules of how a zip line works, I'm trying to think. I want it to be that anything within 3 spaces counts as connected between 2 zip lines. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so if you had a zip line here and a zip line here, you could cross the river using the zip line. Just about. Put this here. Right around this area is where Penis Rock always was in my playthrough. If you don't know what I'm referring to, watch my Death Stranding playthrough. There's a Penis Rock. It's a rock that looks like a penis. It was a penis. A penis rock. Dung 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 dung. I'm dumb. Why do y'all watch my content? I appreciate all of you genuinely. Sorry, it's late at night. I've been doing a lot of streaming these last couple days. I'm finally, things have been super hectic on in my day-to-day life, but they've finally begun to hit a stage where, like, I can sit down and do lots of streaming again, and so I've been sitting down and doing lots of streaming again and loving it. Slide it over just a tiny bit more. There we go. Yep, now that connects up there. And now we want to get another circle onto Mama's lab right here. There we go. Measured everything out just about right. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. There we go. So a thing I thought would be a fun mechanic to include, but I don't know if I would, is a rule that says when you place your tile into a BT zone on the map, for the entire duration of your turn while you are in the BT zone, like from the moment your space goes on it till either your piece goes on it till either your turn ends or you move your tile off of it, you have to hold your breath unless the BT attack occurs. But I don't know if I'd want to do that. Water. Flavored water. I'm drinking apple and lime flavored water. Very tasty. God damn it, why did it do the extra highlight thing? I cannot wait for Death Stranding 2. Sorry, I'm just very giddy because like the release is right around the corner for me as of the time I'm recording. And I mean, on the day this goes up, it's literally the day of release. So I'm sure everybody watching who's watching this is probably a Death Stranding fan. And it's just like, oh yeah! I'm dying. Put this here. This here. Put this here. Sometimes it does feel like I'm really clustering the pieces together. Well, I get like sometimes I guess I kind of just have to make the map look the way I want it, or like have like the spaces where I would want them, you know. All right. I love this. I'm enjoying this. I'm having a good time. I hope you all are too. Alright, so now we want to extend. So this is the mule camp, so let's connect the mule camp to everything, as well as create mirroring tiles on the other side that we can make sure are connected via bridge tiles, or bridge lines. There we go, and then a nice, mostly flat upward curve one. Man, this part of the soundtrack is actually genuinely slightly unnerving, which I feel like is the intent of it. Oh, let's just grab a thing and freshly rotate it to the exact angle we want. Where is... There it is. Boop, boop. Actually, no, I want them on the underbelly. Or this one on the underbelly, at least. The other one, I think, will go on top. Alright. And now from there, we want to connect the farm up in a natural, organic manner. You know, I don't think I ever engaged with the racetrack mechanic of the game, I realize. That's a shame. I got so preoccupied with other things that I never got around to it. Oh well. That would have been it would have made another good bonus video, but I feel like the moment has passed. Also, I know I promised that I would do a smash or pass video. It is surprisingly difficult to find a decent Death Stranding character tier list that actually includes all of the fucking preppers. Like, there aren't any. They only include, like, the 5 main characters, and I want to do one with all the preppers, and making that myself was a hassle I really just didn't feel like doing. So, if a fan creates a tier list thing on, like, the tier list maker site or something that contains all of the preppers and character, like named characters in Death Stranding, and even, like, the traveling porters, I think, and, like, you know, a whole bunch of characters, and sends it to me, I'll do a smash or pass thing. I'll do like, ranking the characters by how much I would smash them. Sorry to the people who are looking forward to that I'm cucking you out of it. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Crazy ass indigestion just hit me. I feel like my dinner's just not sitting well in my tummy. There we go. And let's grab a fresh connector to rotate it to the angle we want. A less chunky one. Alright, now that's all of the really important areas for this lower section of the map wired in. Oh, you know what? Hang on, let's actually make sure we have the prepper who lives up here wired in as well, which I believe lives right... Hang on. Let me get my Death Stranding map up to see where he is. His home sits right, underneath this one. Yep, okay, I can see it. Alright, so let's... I feel like I'm getting pretty good at eyeballing where dots should go. Bum. Slide this here. All right. Looking good. Sorry, it's getting late at night and I didn't sleep super good last night. Alright, I think now what I want to do is start to stretch down, or let's stretch out to the hang on, did they put the racetrack again? The racetrack sits like right there. So let's connect the racetrack. With 2 tiles. I'm so curious what the fuck's even gonna be happening narratively in Death Stranding 2. I've avoided all trailers, all pre-release content I can. And like, I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm so excited. It's one of my favorite games of all time. I put out a video mentioning why I felt that way, alongside all of like the Death Stranding video essays I was doing before this series began, this little board game project. And just like, it's an amazing game. Oh geez, oh that's crazy looking. Yeah, I just kind of want to. Oh whoa, whoa. Hang on, how do I? Oh, sorry. I'm just having fun with the image distortion there. Let's swap. God damn it. No, stop extra highlighting. Fire. There we go. Me this. And then just trying to sort of fill out this whole area in a nice way, you know, reaching down to the beach and all of that. Sorry, I'm done. I'm fucking probably making all of you tired. That there. Put that there. Fuck. There we go. Now let's grab this guy over here. Let's go ahead and a dot there and a dot here. Fuck. There we go. Here we go. Now one of these over here. And then one up here. And there we go. Fun part is gonna be, in the end, is gonna be having to count how many tiles there are on the map total to make sure I have the right number of placement tiles for the game when I start making those. Because every single one of these, is except for the ones that have a house on them, are gonna... are gonna need to be able to be covered by a fucking collectible tile, you know? Like a tile that can denote, oh, collectibles and mule zones and shit like that. In the way that the game will work. I feel like the actual board game of this would be pretty fucking big. Like, I feel like it'd be one of those ones where you'd have, like, 2 folded in half squares that turn into a rectangle when you unfold them and you push them together to form the board. I love board games, by the way. I don't, you know, it's not gotten a presence on the channel because, sadly, my friend group isn't too big into virtual board games as much as they were a couple of years ago. And like, I want to do a bunch of videos, but like, it's one of those things of I would need to get other people together and specifically arrange it. Alright, here we go. Like this in here. Like this here. Some I've been thinking I haven't brought up to my friend Broditis yet, but he's been doing a lot of Nuzlocke content on his YouTube channel, and I wouldn't mind doing a Soul Lock run through of the Pokemon franchise with him. If you haven't heard of a Soul Lock, the idea is 2 people do a Nuzlocke, and when they both catch a Pokemon on like a route within Nuzlocke rules, they have to give that Pokemon a same name, and they are soul-bound. So if I say on Route 1 I catch a Rattata, Route 1 he catches a Pidgey, we both would have to name it like Kyle, and if my Kyle dies, he has to release his Kyle as well. It's horrific and soul-crushing, and I want to do it with him. It'd be especially good because he knows Pokemon very well, and like, I'm the kind of guy who's like, hee hee, funny Pokemon. I am not good at playing Pokemon, and so I'm the perfect person to do a Soul Lock with, in that I will make it infuriating. How am I connecting these? Oops. The way I've shaped this is making my life hard. I think I've got a solution. Put that there. Adjust this slightly. And then one more right here. There we go. We've almost filled down to the all the way to the lake everywhere I want. Let's just do another one here. That would go there. That would go there. That should give me what I need. Flip this here. Do this like this. This like this. This over here. Come on. Go. Alright. And we reached out to the farm and filled in the valley all around the farm. So I think next time we're going to go and fill out this peninsula. So I hope you've all enjoyed this episode of Death Stranding the board game. And cards will be appearing in just a momento. Love all you very much, and ta-ta for now.